So, I hope everybody's doing good, and you didn't get too wasted. didn't go to any actual parties. I went to a VR chat party for New Year's. Stayed up till 12. I don't normally stay up that late, but I managed to sleep in till 8, so I'm fine. I just need to make sure I get my shit back to regular for when I go back to work on Monday. But I got like 2 nights to do that, because today's Saturday, which means I have today off and I have tomorrow off. Sundays. I always have Sundays off. Today being Saturday does not equate to me having off. The language I used was incorrect there, or a bit misleading, because I said today's Saturday, which means I have off, which is not true most of the time. Most of the time on Saturdays I do have to work. Today is not significant because it's a Saturday. Today is significant because it is January 1st. Today is New Year's Day. For me, and for some of you watching, it is New Year's Day. Well, probably, I mean, yeah, a handful of you, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. It says where everybody lies on the whole time zone or regional scale and all that nonsense. It's probably January 2nd for you. It could be any time. It is not, there is no possible way that you are watching this from 2021, because 2021 is fucking over now. We are done with that. If you're watching, if you tell me you're watching from 2021, you're fucking lying to me. Do not lie to me. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate liars. There's no feasible way, because there's like theoretically time travel would only work going forward. There's no, if we had time travel going into the past, we would have time travelers. Like, if at any point in the future we learned how to time travel backwards, we would take that technology with us backwards and like fix all of these fucking problems that we have going on right now. That shit would be fixed. But no, we still have problems, which either means that there is no future time travel, or said future time travelers do not give 2 shits about us. Well, it could be that anyone in the future who tries to travel back in time changes things such that the course of the history changes, and their existence never comes to be, and their invention of time travel never comes to be. Again, backwards time travel, not gonna happen. Forwards time travel, technically possible. Because if you get very close to light speed, the way you experience time changes. I'm not too sure on the specifics, but yes, you can go forward in time. If it just uses a lot of energy, so I wouldn't recommend it. It's not, I don't know. We don't necessarily have that capability right now. I think generally people experience time differently. I don't know. Time is so fucking weird. I don't know I have this weird energy right now. I don't know if it's because I just ate, or because it's not, like, it's only like 5 o'clock, so it really isn't that late. But yeah, I'm feeling okay today. I'm feeling like this is a fun video. We're getting into some deep shit. I've been watching a lot of Healthy Gamer, GG, with Dr. K. I've been watching the interviews. I like the like interviews that he does with people. I try to pick out, for now I've just been picking out the people that I already know, because I'm interested in sort of what they're dealing with, and how they're sort of gonna address their issues and stuff. But yeah, all in all, like, it's all very interesting. I mean, I've always been interested in psychology and stuff, psychiatry, I guess. I don't know, but he talks a lot about, he does like meditation stuff. I should get into meditation. I gotta fix my shit. I'm gonna get all fucking depressed now thinking about how my shit is not, how broken my shit is. But no, I shouldn't beat myself up about it. I need to accept it. I need to understand it. I need to move on and make things better. I need to try. I don't know how, though. Whatever. VR chat is cool though. Fucking, I was in VR chat for like 3 hours, like in VR with my VR headset. And I tried to do something. I tried to pull up lyrics and have it, because you can look at the desktop while in VR. Like you can do a thing to look at the desktop, and then you can even, you can dock the desktop screen onto one of your controllers so that you can be in the game but also just carry around the screen. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll pull up a Chrome tab, pull up some lyrics for something. For Auld Lang Syne. I wanted to sing Auld Lang Syne when the ball dropped, because it's, you know, it's the for old acquaintance we forgot. Anyway, Auld Lang Syne. It's the New Year's song. It's nice. We didn't do that though, because the shit started freaking out. Like, I was stable for a little bit, and then it just fucking, like, got just massive lag spikes, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't get back into the game, so I tried to restart it. And then when it, like, and then after it restarted, and then I launched it again, and then I got into the game, but I couldn't move. I was stuck in like, AFK, and I could not move, like, at all. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? I'll close out of it again, and I'll just launch it in desktop mode, whatever. And I tried to close out of it again, and my whole computer fucking blue screened. I got the blue screen of death. My computer crashed, and like it took the time that because when you get the blue screen, it does like a progress bar, what percentage as it tries to figure out what the fuck happened and fix whatever it needs to happen. So by the time I got back, I missed the fucking ball drop by like half a minute. Like literally, like I called my partner on Discord to be a part of it, kind of, but I wasn't a part of it in the actual party. I didn't get to do the fucking ball drop. I was so annoyed about that, and like I stayed up. I'd never stay up that late. I hated it. I was so incredibly tired, and then I was so annoyed that the shit crashed. Ugh. I'm gonna see. I have not tried to use VR since, but I'll see if it's working. If not, fuck it, whatever. I guess I'll be in desktop mode. I mean, when I'm in desktop mode, I get to use this mic, and this mic's a lot nicer. So, like, if I'm doing karaoke or something, that's more fun. But actually, I don't really know what the mic on the headset sounds like, but. I mean, it's definitely worse because it's smaller and not like a dedicated XLR analog microphone or whatever. Anyway, no, VR chat's pretty cool. I would say check it out if you haven't. It's a fun way to just like we got a screenshot of like everybody at the party or whatever. Like we got a picture of everybody kind of grouped together, and it was fun. Made some new friends, kind of. I didn't really talk to a lot of people. I mostly just talked to my partner and like the hosts, and a couple other people came around. But I think they figured we were sort of having our own little thing together, because I don't know. Plus, like I said, I didn't really know most of those people, because it was like an event thing for some server that my partner had been in for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, and they knew a couple people, and I just joined it that day, mostly for the event. I'll probably do the other events because there were some pretty cool people. I don't really know if I should just like advertise it. No, I don't think. No, it's more of a like bring cool people in that are like adults and like that vibe with the environment. It's not a thing where it's just like, oh, everybody join this thing. It's not like I don't think they're trying to make it this big public thing. But it's a cool, like, there's a decent amount of people in there, but yeah, it's a pretty cool group. But no, that was a blast. Like I said, I might try to utilize this weird energy that I have and hop on VR again and do some karaoke or something. I don't know. See what my partner's doing. I didn't drink. I thought about it. I thought about getting a little something, but I just didn't go out because I just have not left the house. So I didn't get any. I didn't get anything to drink. Couple people were drinking. It was pretty funny. But no, I didn't drink. I'm not much of a drinker in general. I just don't care for it. I don't know. I like to have a sound body and mind. I don't really need the alterations or whatever. I mean, I'm fine with like cannabis or whatever. Like cannabis is neat, but like alcohol, it's weird, especially because it's like the detriments just outweigh the perceived benefits in my case. Like the literal poison in alcohol and the like liver damage and the brain damage and shit. And like, yeah, you need to have a lot to really see and notice anything, but still, I don't know. I'm still like, technically my brain is still developing. I'm 22. I don't think I've ever said that. Or, well, no, I've talked about my age. I just haven't talked about it recently. I don't know if I've said it in these videos, but I'm 22. And the brain doesn't really stop growing or developing and changing until you're like, I think it's like 25 or 27 or something. Then you're not, it kind of slows down in terms of like being able to pick up and create new pathways and like I said, learn new things and shit like that. Like it's still possible. Like you can keep your brain active and fresh and keep experiencing new ideas and keep learning and stuff. It just gets more and more difficult past that. And that's another, like there was something like where doctors like went into it and specifically said that like you probably shouldn't have any alcohol until that age because your brain is still in development. But I mean, well, like I said, I don't care for it regardless. Not just because of that, but just because like I see the effect that it has on other people, and I have a vague idea of the effect that it has on me, and it's just not, it's not really, because I've never been like dead ass drunk, but I've been a little tipsy, and I don't care. It just makes me tired, and I don't know. Like I said, I've seen what it can do to other people, and then like, especially because it's some of it comes from like my father. My father was a heavy drinker, and I don't want to I'm worried that that drunk me will be similar to drunk him, and that was not pleasant. I don't know. It's not. It wasn't that much, but I shouldn't. Oh God! I started this video which is like it started so well, so good. I was having a good time. And now I'm fucking deep. I'm deep in the hole, man. Fuck. Nobody watches this far anyway. They watch like the first 5 minutes. Oh God. Well, I mean, in the analytics at least, the average watch time is like 1.5 minutes or something. There's probably 1 or 2 people that try to watch the whole thing. I know 15 minutes is a lot of time, you know. That's the minute hand going around the circle a quarter of the way. So like that's a big chunk of time. There's a video that what's his name? Technology Connections. I think his name is Alec. He talked about like the way he experiences time and like clocks and shit, and like I totally agree. Like it's very interesting because I have an analog watch, and I very much like having an analog watch. I've like actively worn an analog watch for the past 2-3 years. Is like when I really started, and it's like once you have it down, and once you understand it, it kind of clicks because the thing about an analog watch is it's a visual representation of the passage of time. Like it's a progress bar. It shows you how far along you are in the hour. Like you don't need to look at an analog watch and know how to read the numbers necessarily. Like the numbers don't mean a goddamn thing. Like my watch doesn't have numbers on it. It's just notches, because the only important thing to me in most fucking scenarios is where the minute hand is and how close it is to like the top or like or like whatever. Like if I know I'm taking a 15-minute break, I clock where the minute hand is, Like, well, I know where, like, I'll try to start at around like 3 o'clock or something, and then like I notice, and like I'm looking, and like during my break I can just barely a glance at the watch, and then I just like parse where the minute hand is, and if the minute hand is, you know, to the right or whatever, if it's pointed to the rightmost notch, then I know 15 minutes have passed. And that's it. Like, I don't have to parse, okay, it's 3:14, it's 3:50, it's 3:12, it's whatever. Like that, none of that it matters. The only thing that matters is where the minute hand is. I don't have to think about the numbers and convert that into time, because I don't know, time is weird. And we're back on the subject of time. This video's about time. I have to name it. It's about time. I'm gonna do these dragon battles or whatever, but I'm also gonna end the video because it's 16 minutes. So we'll go ahead and you know, like I say that I pay attention to the time, and then like I let the thing go long. I mean, no, I'm not constantly paying attention to what time it is, but I'm saying that having an analog watch helps. I like it anyway. Take care of yourself.